to the Richard Angelo Woods channel. My name is Richard Angelo Woods and I'm with my wife Starr Woods.
Hello and welcome to New Mexico, the land of enchantment. And Santa Fe is definitely very enchanted. We're here in the Plaza, here in Santa Fe. We're surrounded by historic buildings, by musicians, performers, shops, and restaurants. And what's the best way to see it all?
Oh, the best way to see Santa Fe here at the town square is Pedicab and or by foot.
We're gonna do both. Would you join us for a pedicab tour and a walking tour around the plaza? That sounds like so much fun. We're so happy you all are here. Welcome. Whoa, look at, we have our pedicab driver.
Hi guys.
It's my dad, Paul.
Here's my card. It looks like you need a little help.
Welcome. And we'd like to say welcome to K-Lady. Welcome. She's visiting from England. Our love to K-Lady and all of your family there. Hello, Princess Tessa.
Hey, Princess Tessa. Hope you're having a beautiful day. We're here in New Mexico at the square in Santa Fe with Starr's dad, Pedicab Paul,
and K-Lady.
Mountain High Pedicab.
Mountain High Pedicab.
Because we are at an altitude of 7,200 feet.
Whoa!
Yes, that's almost as high as Machu Picchu in Peru, which is over 7,000 feet also. And K-Lady, thank you, sends back big hugs, and K-Lady says hi as well. Ingeborg, hi Ingeborg, welcome. Ingeborg's with us from the Netherlands. We also have Fred Franklin from the Netherlands. Fred Franklin was at the Big Texan with us as well. And Ingeborg, please say hi to your mom for us too. We hope she's recovering well. Hi Ingeborg. Mike Wazowski is from Chicago. Hi, Mike Wazowski. Carol Mandeville, sends us her love. And Carol Mandeville loves this bike. And welcome to Santa Fe. And Dad, would you like to play us a tune?
Yep.
Dad, that was awesome. Thank you. Wow, so what got you interested in doing the pedicab?
Well, I worked in Manhattan for 40 years, and where I would eat lunch, that was where all the pedicab operators hung out by Strawberry Fields near Central Park. And I thought to myself that someday I would do that, but not in New York because I valued my life too much. So when I got out here to New Mexico 9 years ago, I accidentally ran into one of the pedicab operators. It was the summer I was going to be 70 years old, and I thought how cool it would be if I could be operating a pedicab for my 70th birthday. So that was 5 years ago, going to be 75 in August, and loving it. I'm on the bike about 30 hours a week.
Awesome,
and,
awesome.
Getting sunshine, being paid to play in the street.
Well, let's go. We have so many friends from around the world that are so excited to be checking out Santa Fe with us. We're so happy you all are here. And Ingeborg says thank you and thanks for showing us around. So we're so excited that you're all here. And K-Lady said that's just what she needs these days to get taken around. That sounds perfect. Well, hop on in, everybody. Let's go. We're going to take the phone off the tripod and start this tour around the plaza here in Santa Fe. We're so happy you're here. Thank you.
I always play when I'm not busy, so.
I'll sit down then.
a little music interlude, right? You're not going to leave that stuff there, right, Rich? Do you want me to hold this?
No.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, great. Oh, K-Lady from England says that sounds amazing, Paul.
Okay. If anyone wants a flute, by the way, through you, get in touch with me and I can hook them up.
Awesome.
They're North American, Native American flutes in the pentatonic scale.
Fred Franklin says the audio is good. Thanks, Fred Franklin. And thanks again for joining us at the Big Texan.
That was fun.
Fred Franklin was with us the other night when Rich did the 72-ounce steak challenge.
Hi, everybody.
We're
Thank you
so
much.
happy to have you with us there at the Big Texan, Fred.
Fred, that was so much fun. If you ever get to Texas, Amarillo, the Big Texan's the place to go. Because the enjoyment, the excitement, everybody wants to be involved with it.
Okay, so we've taken off. Oh, Princess Tessa said she loves this. Thank you, Princess Tessa.
Yeah.
And Princess Tessa, we have a hello to Prince Jason and to Queen Mom.
Hey, Queen Mom, Prince Jason, thanks so much for joining the stream. Hope you guys are well.
All right, Dad, take it away.
Okay. So right here on this corner is where the Santa Fe Trail arrived in 1820, all the way from Franklin, Missouri. So at that moment in time, a lot of new people started coming into town, new trading, and of course, the inn that was on the corner here wasn't really a sufficient inn, but if you turn the camera to the La Fonda, this was all created around 1920, and it set the tone for the city to evolve from a generic Southwest dusty city to the Pueblo-style city that is a tourist destination today.
Yeah, La Fonda's supposed to be beautiful.
Oh, it's amazing inside. So this hotel was established around 1920, and there has always been an inn on the corner here going back probably to the late 1600s. So you're gonna walk along, yeah, just keep your eyes in the back of your head open, yeah. You can show the Plaza here is the focal point of the community downtown. This is all historic. Right now you'll hear some drumming in the background. There's the three gentlemen from one of the pueblos nearby. This building over here is very interesting. It's what's called railroad style. And it is one of the few buildings when everybody was asked to make their buildings revert back to the Pueblo style or territorial style of architecture. This building was owned by lawyers, so they found loopholes that enabled them not to conform. So it's railroad style, and it's more typical of the architecture you would find up in Durango, Colorado. But if you look at behind the tan paint, that's real red brick there. So when the railroad arrived here in 1880, that's when the red brick arrived, and everybody was able to start building a different kind of buildings. So the building right in front of us here, if Rich turns the camera around, this is the Palace of the Governors, built in 1610. It's the oldest continuously used government building in the United States. And originally this is where the barracks for the conquistadors were, the commander was there, and then in later years when we became a territory, in the late 1800s, it was still being used by the governors of our territory here. In fact, Lew Wallace in the late 1800s was a governor here, and during the time he was here, he wrote the novel Ben-Hur in his downtime. So, Rich, why don't you put the camera up on the yellow flag up there, hop on, and wind will open it to talk about the Z symbol that's in the center of the flag. Comes from the Zia Pueblo. The circle in the center is for the circle of life. And then if you notice, there are rays going off in 4 different directions, but they're in groups of 4. In their culture, all things that are worthy come in groups of 4. Now, if you talk to the Pueblo people, they will tell you that the state of New Mexico never got permission to use the symbol. If you talk to the people from the state of New Mexico, they will say they did get permission.
Wow. And Dad, we also had applause from Fred Franklin. He's also watching from the Netherlands, and he said your playing was awesome, and he gave applause.
Oh, thank you.
And Ingeborg had said, thank you for showing us around. Also, Princess Tessa said she loved Texas, and also Richard K Lady was watching at the Big Texan also. That's so
Yay,
wonderful
K-Lady,
that
thank you.
everybody was cheering you on with that steak. That was so much fun to do. What a cool, fun restaurant. It was huge. Carol Mandeville said, loving the amazing history. And K Lady says, how wonderful to meet your dad, Starr. Beautiful tour with all the historical facts. Everyone's enjoying it. They can hear you loud and clear. Thank you, Fred Franklin. Thank you, K Lady. And Carol Mandeville, also from England, said your dad is so lovely.
Aw, thank you.
Say thank you to the camera.
Thank you to the camera.
Awesome. Okay, Dad, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, thank you,
So,
everybody.
this is, again, you can see the Palace of the Governors. These pieces of like telephone poles that are sticking out are called vigas, and they are literally supporting the roof of all Pueblo buildings or the second story. And then over here where the viga is hollowed out, this is called a canale, and that is where the water evacuates from the roof. And we do get rain here. We are in an early monsoon season right now. So there's chances for an hour in the afternoon we're going to get a heavy rain. But then when it's time for the sun to set, it's beautiful again.
And what do we have here in the middle, Paul? What they're doing?
Well, on the left side are all of the artisans that live locally. They are licensed by the city. Whereas the artisans, I'm going to turn around, on this side, all these folks are Native American. These are all people from the Pueblos. They're part of the Portal Artists Association, which has 1,500 members. Every single day, regardless of the weather, there could be 3 inches of snow on the ground and a 35-mile-an-hour wind. There will be 10 people here
We could do some shopping.
presenting their work. Yeah.
Beautiful pieces, yeah.
And in each case, the person sitting there is the artist, so you're guaranteed authenticity, which is very important when buying Native American art, beadery, jewelry, etc. You want to make sure it's authentic. During COVID, of course, this was all shut down. For the first time in 90 years, nobody was here. And they've been back now the last 2.5, 3 weeks. Hola, hey man, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
Okay, are you showing out here?
I'll be here soon enough.
Yeah? We're doing a live feed.
Right?
Yeah, this is one of the artists.
Hi, nice to meet you. You're on YouTube Live. If you want to check it out.
Sure.
What's your name?
My name's Evan.
What kind of art do you do?
Oh.
I do silversmithing.
Oh,
a little bit of
wow.
painting.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
he's
So nice to
amazing.
meet you.
nice to meet you.
My
My
name
name's
is
Richard.
Starr.
Go for the
Oh,
exchange.
thank you.
Very good. Yeah.
Awesome.
This is my daughter
awesome.
and her husband up,
Oh, cool.
up from Florida.
Awesome.
So,
All right.
Richard and Starr.
We love it here. Yeah, it's so cool. So cool.
Wait, is your shop local or?
I'm just self-employed all the time. I sell wherever I sell.
Okay. I mean, do you
Most-
make it from, your house or?
Oh yeah, out of my own home, and most of my business is commission work these days.
That's good.
It's kind of where
I see your stuff on Facebook occasionally.
That's
Keep
you
it
know.
going.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
absolutely. Right
Good to
on.
meet you.
Have a great day.
All right, have a
guys.
great
Bye. Thank you.
Take care. Good
Yes,
seeing
K
you.
Lady. It's so great that they're able to come back now. And I think they're going to even have more and more. And they have it spaced right now. So I think they'll all be filled in there under the governor's palace there. And isn't that a beautiful spot for them to sell their beautiful handmade jewelry and pieces?
Yeah.
So I love that
Now,
spot.
you'll notice that everybody amongst the Pueblo community are still masked. They have their own governing body, and they will be told when it's okay to unmask.
Okay.
Yeah. The Pueblo community here has been disproportionately hit by the virus extremely hard. So they're being so careful
turning.
coming back to life. During most evenings throughout the summer, we have live music here on the
Yes,
sound
last
stage.
night there was an amazing performance. Who was that? Who was that playing?
I don't know the name
We
of
saw
the group.
the intro of it, and was that the first night there was a concert back?
Yes, that was number one.
That was so exciting.
Yeah.
And they said the concerts are back, Santa Fe is back.
So on this side we have vendors.
Can
And
you say hi to some folks? Kristen and Disney's Entertainment.
hi.
Say, hey, welcome to the channel.
Oh, Kristen, hi. Hi,
Kristen.
Disney's Entertainment. Disney is Herschel.
I'm glad you're watching because sometimes I call Santa Fe the Disney of the Southwest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome, Kristen and Disney Entertainment.
And let me just, we're just going to say another welcome.
The
We like
la-
to, sit
yeah.
down.
The lovely lady over here.
Welcome, everybody. to the
Has
channel.
been
So we're
on
here
the
in Santa
Plaza
Fe and the
for-
Pedicab
Been out here
tour.
for 1 second.
It's okay, it's good. It's back. Can you sit down?
This is more than 1 second. Go. So, the lady over here has been a vendor on the plaza for
Right here?
about 42 years. Yeah. Yeah, so she's one of the original vendors out
What type
here.
of work?
She does all this beautiful
Can you show-
jewelry. Can you
She'll
talk?
jump
Go
out.
talk to her. She's a
What's,
talker.
ooh, what's her name?
I don't know. This is my son-in-law, Richard. This is so I want
That was Martha and
her
she
daughter.
makes some, her daughter.
Yeah,
She has some
yeah.
beautiful.
been here forever.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
a lot
beautiful
of nice
stuff.
Let's go see her.
Yes, so Carol Menable says that, can I hear the native music? Yes, we hear it. Where are they playing from? We'll go jump out.
Yeah, go ahead. They're right there
You
in
stay
the
here?
center.
I'll come out too.
stay
Grab
here.
this a sec.
I'll behave.
Okay.
I'll
Go
keep.
back.
And I'll
Yes. Okay, be careful getting off.
Okay. Okay, so we just jumped off the pedicab and let's check out that music.
Yeah, we'll go see the native music. I don't know their names, but let's go check it out, guys.
Tip your singers. We know you know this place is Santa Fe, but we want to tell you that this is indigenous land. This is Tewa territory, unceded Tewa territory. The land you are standing on now is Ogapoge, White Shell Water Place. It is and always will be, and we reclaim this place today and
Well-
every day for our nice talking.
looking for earrings, maybe.
So yes, Carol Mandeville, it is so emotional. Last night when Richard and I came across them, there were the same two singing with one other, and like we
Hey,
literally
guys.
started to cry because there was, you could just like feel the pain, and it was like in the story they were singing about. Yeah, everything you say can be heard around the world.
More or less.
So everyone enjoyed it, and they said it felt very. Carol Mandeville says it feels very emotional, and thank you. And yeah, let's should we
Let's
jump back
continue.
on?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. This is Mud Lady over here.
Mama.
Mud Mama.
Mama,
She
how
has
are
the
you?
official state license plate. It says,
the kid?
So,
this is my daughter.
hello,
and
my name is Starr.
Miss Richard was her husband.
We're visiting from Florida. We're doing a live stream on YouTube,
You
and
are
there's
live all
friends
over the
that
world.
are viewing from all around the world.
So
We have England, Netherlands, all over the country, Chicago, Alabama, Georgia,
Yeah.
and yeah. Oh, can we take
This is
tell us about your work?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So this is more of I call it more of a traditional style of pottery, whereas Linda, who is in here, she's still away, huh? Does like pottery on psychedelics. So yeah.
Oh, and let's peek then next door.
Yeah.
Thank you
And then-
so much.
What's your
Thank
name
you.
again? I'm sorry. Michelle. Nice to meet you, Michelle.
Yeah.
Say bye. Bye, Michelle.
Oh, Carol Mandeville in England loves your hair. Looks great. Woo! Thank you, Carol.
See, the women in Santa Fe let their hair go gray. They don't bother in most cases.
Beautiful. Oh, and look at the
with dye.
jewelry.
This is Ben, and Ben's been a vendor here for over 30 years.
Hey, Ben.
You're
Okay,
broadcast how many?
37 years.
37 years. And you're being seen all over the world right now. Live.
So what kind of art? What
Yeah.
kind of jewelry here, Ben?
Southwest style stone silver.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
And
I
of course,
love
during
the
COVID, everybody disappeared, so everybody was able to just create. Like I did my artwork during COVID, and they came back with a real good supply of stuff to market. So, yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
sorry.
Beautiful creations. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Let people go by.
So let's head back to the pedicab.
Down in Central Florida, between and
So here in the high mountainous area,
we're going to be here.
you do need to take
And
a
what they
drink
do as they
because
go
you get
through different cities,
dehydrated.
they do these live broadcasts.
Yeah.
So,
So getting back on the pedicab.
and build it,
Thank you
following
everybody
on
for joining
YouTube.
us.
Yeah, so we drink
serious-
extra water. If you want to pass me one too, and yeah,
Thank
and there's
you.
definitely like your body gets acclimated to the altitude of 7,100 feet. In all our lives, we lived at like sea level, basically. What, like the most, like 11 feet above sea level.
In New York and New Jersey.
So what's the
So there's a big adjustment.
what's the adjustment here though? How high are we?
We are
Paul?
7,100 feet. Would you say
200.
7,200?
I read this 7,199.
Okay, who can? Well, let's place bets. Oh.
Now, if you turn around and look at the mountains behind us,
Yeah.
right at the back window of the pedicab, those are the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, Blood of Christ. They're also the tail end of the Rockies, and
Oh.
they are at 13,000 feet. We have a ski basin up there, and during the winter they'll get over 50 inches of snow. However, down here in the high mountain desert, we maybe will get an occasional 3 inches, maybe 3 or 4 times during the winter. And the reason they call those mountains the Blood of Christ is particularly in the fall when all the leaves are turning the colors of fall, and that is east, the sun sets in the west, the mountains light up at sunset, copper and blood colored. So very beautiful. I've done a couple of walking tours when there was heavy snow up there, I put on snowshoes and we took some people out some snowshoeing. And going out for an hour and a half, it was all downhill, so it was great. And then we had to realize we had to go back up to the van, and it took 3 hours to get back up.
Oh my goodness.
And the snow was like over 2 feet deep, and
Wow.
it was pretty amazing. But
3 foot, that's...
yeah, well, we were walking with snowshoes, so it's on top of the snow, basically.
So Dad, K-Lady from England asks, what art do you create? What type of art do you do?
Illustrations these days. For the 40 years I was in Manhattan, I was an art director in television. So I worked for CBS Television, NBC, PBS, which is public broadcasting. And I created graphics for daily shows, mainly news shows occasionally. If you've ever heard of the show The View with Barbara Walters, that was one of my shows. And then ended up coming out to Santa Fe for a 2-week visit 9 years ago. And 2 weeks ended up being 9 years so far. And I'm with my friend Ellen Kleiner. And we knew each other when we were 14 years old. We did not see each other for 52 years. I was in a position where I decided I would try and find her. And I did. And we're now together.
Reunited with your literally childhood sweetheart.
Yeah. But our relationship back when we were 14 only was 2 months long, but I never forgot her.
Aww.
So.
And your art can be seen where right now in Santa Fe?
Right now, it's the restaurant/gallery called the Tune Up Cafe. We're actually going to have dinner there tonight. And then we're going to a flamenco presentation later this evening.
We are so excited about the flamenco show, and you actually and Ellen introduced us to flamenco, our first visit to Santa Fe. So we're excited.
Yeah, flamenco is one of my passions here. I really support it.
All right.
And I'm going to hop on the Pedicab.
That's going to be beautiful.
Santa Fe and Albuquerque, between us, we are the flamenco capital of the United States.
Thank you, Paul, for taking us around this beautiful
guys.
start.
And welcome everybody to New Mexico, the land of enchantment. We're here in Santa Fe on a pedicab, and we're going to be walking around and riding around and learning about the history and the artists and the performers and the shops and the stores here in Santa Fe. Thank you for joining us from all around the world. We're so happy you all are here.
Thank you. And Paul pedals faster with lots of thumbs up.
Oh, Ingeborg, thank you so much. Ingeborg, let me fix the...
Yeah, I want
awesome
to introduce you to some people that I took on a tour this morning. They're from Eastern Tennessee.
Sure.
Hey, Tennessee.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, we're doing a live broadcast.
Welcome to
You
YouTube
guys
Live.
like to say hello? You're being seen.
How
I
you
was
guys doing?
telling them.
Oh, nice to meet you. Middle
Yeah.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
to
So
meet you.
they were on my tour this
Oh my
morning.
goodness, did you have fun on the pedicab this morning?
Well, they were the walkers.
Oh, the walking tour. I'm sorry. Okay.
We'll check out the stream later. And,
Oh, cool. Okay.
Awesome. Oh, have a wonderful visit.
Okay,
Meet
guys.
you.
Take care.
Awesome.
Enjoy Santa Fe.
Yeah. So, because of the setup with the COVID, they've extended the opportunity for people from the Pueblos to sell around the corner. But when we normalize, this won't be here, and they will fill the area under the portal of the Palace of the Governors fully. But right now, there's space between everybody.
And K-Lady, so that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing your story. And K-Lady's mother-in-law, Carol Mandeville, says that's just perfect. Such a wonderful story from your dad. We wish him and Ellen our kind regards and kisses. Aww.
And Paul also does a walking tour
That's
here in
right.
Santa Fe.
Yeah. So
Talk about that.
So usually at 10 o'clock in the morning, I'll pick up maybe 10 people at the various hotel lobbies, and we will do a historic walking tour. That usually ends around noon. And then I hop on the pedicab for the rest of the day.
Nice.
So I'm on the bike. A good week I'm on the bike 30 hours a week, and I'll do several walking tours.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So this building right here is probably the most photographed building downtown here. It's the New Mexico Museum of Art. And it was built in 1917. And it's Pueblo style. And it is one of the first buildings to set the stage for everybody to follow. So this was built and they said, okay, we want all the other buildings in town to go to the Pueblo style, use this building as your inspiration. And this building has architectural elements from maybe at least 8 Pueblos. So it's over 100 years old now.
Are we close to the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum?
Yeah.
Did they move yet?
No, they haven't. I can drive us down there.
Yeah, just like the exterior of it.
Yeah.
Because the museums are by like appointment now, right? Is that...
You know, it may be normal right now. Things are looking a little more normal.
Oh, I can hear.
Well, there's the 5 and Dime way across on the other side past the umbrellas. Of course, all that outdoor seating from the restaurants is because of COVID, but now I think it's going to be permanent. And
I like it like that, yeah.
Yeah. And over there in that area was one of the last Woolworths.
Yeah, the 5 and Dime.
And they took it down, you know, until the Historic Society here became powerful. You know, you would have a building here, let's say that's 300 years old, historically significant, but people would just look at it as a tear me down and build something new there.
Wow,
But then since the 1920s, there's been a consciousness not to do that anymore and to constantly just be thinking Pueblo style and territorial style.
Carol Mandeville says, it's been a long time since I've seen such a beautiful city. It's just gorgeous.
You know, I don't feel like I live in the United States here. This is the most Spanish city in the country.
Beautiful place, yeah. It's totally enchanted, like
hey,
you said.
Fred, ¿qué pasa?
Hey, man!
What's up? He's one of our fellow competitive pedicab operators. A picture of a picture. You're live right now, Fred, all being seen in Finland, England.
How has the pedicab been today?
It's been very good. I've been up Canyon Road twice today.
Oh wow, the Canyon Road. Tell our viewers how steep is that?
It's about 5% grade.
Yeah.
It takes about 20-25 minutes.
Whoa.
And you probably lose like 5 pounds going up.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, especially if you have a couple of heavyweights back there. It's a challenge. Right now, because of COVID, I'm not in great shape. I am not at the moment.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Fred.
Probably not capable of going up Canyon Road at this moment. I have to rebuild my legs and my breathing.
Are you going to wait till you're 80?
Yeah,
But
probably.
tell us about your
I'll be in better shape when I'm 80. I promise.
about your cycling background.
Well, from 73 to 83, I was what's called a serious hobbyist cyclist. And so I stopped in 83 and I went back to long distance running. And these days I race walk. But when I saw the pedicabs here in town, I knew that was for me. So that I've been doing it, as I said earlier, for 5 years. We're going to go off to the Georgia O'Keeffe.
Awesome.
We're going to go off to Georgia
I love
O'Keeffe.
Georgia O'Keeffe's art. And on our first visit here, which was about 6 years ago, we got to go to Abiquiu, which is about a little over an hour from here. It's even at a little bit of a higher elevation. And that's where Georgia O'Keeffe came and never left and did all her paintings. It's an incredible place. Just stunning. And you can stay there. You can go for the day, hike, do art, and... Ooh, the camera. Yes.
Mud Mama, that's her car.
Oh, the artist Mud Mama's license plate. Awesome. Did I get it? Okay. Yeah. So this is the inspiration for Georgia O'Keeffe, and they have a museum here with her work.
Down this street is predominantly territorial. Now this is Tom. Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom!
We're doing a live feed.
We're on YouTube Live!
Buenas tardes, Tom!
Yeah, we really mean it.
Muy buenos tardes.
Yeah.
Muy buenos
Whoops.
tardes.
It's behind you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Tom is the person when new tour guides have to be
nice.
trained. Tom
Where
is.
do you guys live?
Oh, we're from
Florida.
Florida.
You are?
Yeah, yeah.
Right now we're on YouTube.
Okay, so you're a tour guide trained.
He has his
And
own
you do,
tour
okay.
guide.
Yeah, we're all in it together, right?
Awesome.
So, in fact, when
New
you guys
Mexico.
called me earlier, between that time and you showed up, Tom threw me a ride.
So had you been here before?
Yes, this is our third visit, and it's spectacular. We love. It's such a special
Why
place.
Why should people come to New Mexico, Santa Fe?
It's a powerful woman place. This is why you come. You bring her, right?
The
She's
divine
happy.
feminine.
Then you're happy. That's why.
Yeah.
You've been here.
I was born in Taos, but I've been here. What,
Oh, get out. Oh, cool.
I live here right off the plaza. We're close.
Yeah.
Right up here. So we're in Lala. I'm a son of New Mexico.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys made it out.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're going to see.
You have the best pedicab driver around.
Yeah, we're going to see Emmy tonight up at the
Oh,
lodge.
wow, that's great.
Old friends of mine.
Oh,
I
fantastic.
We're here
support
with
flamenco
Tom. He's
here
a
all the way, you know.
That's so cool.
Tom from
In
Taos.
another
True New
life,
Mexico.
in another life, I think I was a cantor.
Yeah, I think so. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank
just
you.
leaving. We just said you guys be safe.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
take
We'll see
care,
you around the
Tom.
town. Okay.
Yeah.
Adios.
Tom Gallegos.
Tom Diego.
Yeah, this is his bus tour. So
Yeah, Tom.
he books the big ones.
That's his
Oh, so he's got like massive tours.
Oh yeah, he goes for 40, 50 people.
Yes, Carol Mann, well, that would be awesome to get that photo of us in the back of the pedicab. And if we can't get it from Fred, we'll definitely take some special shots today
Oh, yeah.
after
Yeah.
the stream. Yeah. or during
And
the
they were
stream.
asking about my artwork. If they go on my Facebook page,
Oh, okay.
which is
What's
Paul,
your name? Yeah.
Paul ENSO is the middle name, and then Hillman, my last name.
Paul
so
Enzo
Paul
Hillman.
Enzo Hillman
On Facebook.
and that's my Facebook. And go to my albums, and all my artwork
Some examples
is there.
of his illustrations. So, like, he even does,
And I-
if you want a portrait of someone, an illustration done of that, or like a pet, or your car, or your house, and you send a photo, he will create a
Right.
really cool illustration.
Right. And over here is another flamenco venue where you have dinner and flamenco
Oh.
theater. It's on the second
What's it
floor.
called?
El Flamenco for performance. How are you? Come have a few words with us. Where are you from? Austin.
Hello.
Austin, Texas?
We're feeding live across the world, doing a historic
YouTube Live
pedicab
on a historic
tour.
tour. Good to meet you guys.
Yeah. So welcome.
So this dancing show, like the flamenco,
Yeah.
we're gonna go see this tonight
Well, it's not
at another
this-
location.
At another
Yeah,
location.
At the lodge,
A
it's called?
different dance crew. Yeah. Yeah. Howdy. Ah.
Hi.
Well, welcome.
Welcome.
Where
Welcome
are you
anyway.
visiting from?
Where you from? Where you from?
Wenatchee, Washington.
Oh, nice. We're on YouTube Live, but doing a live stream.
Oh, so you're selling.
Well,
No,
no,
actually,
we're
no,
just
touring.
we're touring. They're my
But we're
children,
broadcasting it, and people are watching right now from all around the world.
These are your children.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
See you later.
Nice to meet
it's a
you.
good way to visit Grandpa. Make them do.
You should have them pedal.
Well, this is my passion.
Hey, that's a good idea. Get out of there, Paul.
So yes, K-Lady, you have to be fit to be in that heat. Totally, totally. And Carol Mandeville says that'd be, the photo. K-Lady loves the bus. Yeah, that was a major bus. And Carol Mandeville said your dad is so talented. Aww. Thank you, Carol. Yeah,
Thank
he's
you.
an awesome artist. So yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you. So where are we headed now?
To the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum.
Awesome.
If we don't get sideswiped.
Yeah.
Okay, put my blinker on. That is the museum coming into
Okay.
our view. The city is just full of beautiful sculpture. And this is just an example here of children playing and dancing. They're making hand gestures like Starr and Richard do when they do their live broadcast.
They're doing our
Welcome
pose.
to Santa Fe. You know?
We'll put them in our next thumbnail.
So Paul, this is the typical architecture of the
Yeah.
area, but that's modern, right? These are newer buildings?
This is old.
Oh, these are old.
This is maybe 350 years old.
Oh, wow, looks
But,
really-
you know, it's been maintained and upgraded and all that. This is the museum. And they've just purchased a new property a few blocks from here, which will triple the size of the O'Keeffe Museum.
Rich is gonna jump off for a second.
Yeah, and there's some
Maybe you
stuff.
can peek in the lobby.
Go on the side. We'll go on the side here.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, I will too.
Come with me because these folks here are you guys.
We're Starr. Keep
I'm
an
in,
eye on
I'm
her.
in.
So this is the museum shop has been moved outdoors here. And it's great stuff. And I guess the museum is by appointment now.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's the only museum in the United States dedicated exclusively to a female. And it's the largest gathering of O'Keeffe's work in the country. So the new museum, again, will be 3 times the size.
Wow.
Yeah. And although O'Keeffe spent most of her time in Taos, in the later years, as her eyesight failed, she ended up down here in Santa Fe. So we both like to own her, you know.
Yeah, Kay Lady, love that all the buildings aren't tall. Yeah.
No, there's a law here that no building can be taller than the cathedral. We're going to go to the cathedral in a little while.
Okay, great.
So that's why most of the buildings are low. This hotel on our left over here, however, is the El Dorado, and the law says no building can be taller than the cathedral, but we are downhill from the cathedral. So even though it's taller than the cathedral, it is not taller than the cathedral at the same time. Okay, we're gonna put me to work now.
Uh-oh, are we going up?
We're gonna go up slightly. No big deal.
How does it feel to live in Santa Fe?
Well, I just came back from Chicago, so I'm really feeling Santa Fe right now. It's absolutely wonderful. I mean, it's wide open, it's free, full of eccentric individuals, which I love. It's just the most laid back, easygoing place, especially after spending 40 years working in Manhattan. Here's a good use of brick, you can see. A lot of the buildings have ended up being a bit eclectic. So a little bit from Mexico, a little bit from Spain. There's even in some buildings a Moorish influence.
And what are some of the activities that you enjoy here, and the restaurants and the performances that you attend?
Well, the performances are very, very diversified. We have a Santa Fe Playhouse that not only does play, but Broadway shows. Many of the restaurants always have live music. And
Have you ever sang at one?
yes,
Tell us about it.
it's called Osteria. On Thursday nights, all of us gather there who are wannabe singers. We have dinner. My friend David Geist is at the piano. He has played in over 1,000 Broadway shows, 600 of which were Cats.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he knows everything by heart. So he calls people up after they've eaten to sing.
What have you sang?
Well, I'm preparing to sing for Starr, City of Stars.
Oh!
But what I like to sing is Louis Armstrong song, What a Wonderful World.
So we're hoping to go there. Well, Thursday night, he plays right now every other Thursday night, right?
Right, so the third Thursday this month he'll be there. And
so,
we will
yeah,
be there.
Be beautiful. That my dad will sing a song for me. So that will be so special.
If he allows
cool.
me.
So how long have you been taking singing lessons?
About 3 years now.
So he just picked that up.
Yeah. Well, I did it as a youth. When I was 13, my voice changed. I stopped singing.
Aw.
So then I admired so much the singers here in Santa Fe that Ellen, for her birthday about 3 years back, got me lessons, new singing lessons. Of course, again, because of COVID, they have not resumed yet, but they will. And this was officers' quarters back in the 1600s, and you can see officers' quarters.
Okay.
So you can see how they've taken an old building that's over 400 years old and made it functional for today's lifestyle, yet still keeping the integrity of the ancient
So who
Pueblo
resides
style.
there now, or is it a business?
What does it say over there, Rich? Is it private
Or like, on the gate, or?
Yeah, but
Self-guided tour of this house.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
So
good
this
tour.
building is an example of Pueblo style combined with territorial style.
The AM Burger House.
Okay.
Okay, and the windows are territorial. The second story balcony is territorial, yet the material is Pueblo, stucco, etc. Now I'll tell you an interesting thing about all these buildings that you've been seeing as we drive around. It is fake adobe. Real adobe has mud, straw, water, and cow dung. Okay, it's a natural material. So if you get a good rainstorm, you're going to get erosion, very high maintenance. So they've developed this fake adobe that has a bit of cement in it. You can paint it, you can repair it easily. It holds up to the weather. So that's one of the secrets here that I'm not supposed to tell you this is all fake adobe. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Carol Mandeville and Kay Lady. They said that's so sweet and so special that you're going to dedicate a song to me at the piano restaurant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So over here is a little brick building, and that is where Billy the Kid's mother was married when they got here. And I'm curious, I'm not going to tell you where Billy the Kid was born and where his mother was.
Okay.
I'm wondering if anybody watching knows
Billy the Kid's place
where
of
were
birth.
they born? Where did they come from before they came to Santa Fe?
Okay, well, we'll see if we get any answers coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if not, they'll be shocked.
Now, didn't
and-
the shootout happen in Las Cruces?
There's shootouts everywhere, honey.
I mean, like
No,
the
Billy
end.
the Kid's
like,
actual-
Well,
where
he
lost
was
his life.
hired by one of the landowners down in Lincoln County,
Oh, look at that.
New Mexico, which is southeast part. There were cattle wars going on in those years. So all the property owners were hiring hired guns.
So I have no idea where Billy the Kid is from, but we can all Google it.
Well, that's cheating.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
They came from Brooklyn, New York.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow, that's right.
And his mother had tuberculosis. That is why they were headed here.
I remember reading that in Las Cruces when he had a shootout.
Yeah. He had many. So you can see the clouds turning dark,
I do.
preparing for the afternoon monsoon.
All right, let's check out the clouds. Well, we did bring one umbrella.
And we could go in somewhere. What do you do when it rains, Paul?
Dance in the street.
Dance in the street.
Yes.
That sounds like something you would do.
I would definitely do that.
Umbrellas are not allowed here.
So
No
where
umbrellas.
is everybody watching us from? If you want to leave a comment in the chat. And for those watching the chat, we say welcome. I mean, watching us live in the chat and watching us in the future. We're so happy you're here with us for this pedicab tour and walking tour around Santa Fe. And we're so happy you're here. We invite you to subscribe if you're new.
And if you haven't done a thumbs up, give Paul a thumbs up. He can pedal faster.
Nah.
Oh, so these are my favorite. I love the chili ristros.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Up on the wall
Where are you
there.
all
Whoops.
visiting from? Oregon.
Hi, everybody.
We're doing a
I
live
like those chili
broadcast,
ristros on the wall there.
doing my historic pedicab tour.
Hi, everybody.
So this is the convention center for the community.
Okay.
The long chilies are called ristros. And in the old days, that is how they would dry out the red chili pepper before it's ground into powder. These are purely decorative. They probably shellac them so they hold their color, etc.
Not from there. I'm gonna buy some.
Yeah.
So we
I'm
brought like
show
a
you
box.
where to get 'em.
So I'm gonna get like the shorter one. I think they're gonna be about like 3 feet, and I'm gonna buy 2 of them.
Yeah.
Either from here or we're gonna go to Hatch, where they actually grow all the chilies.
Yeah, that's the
and then we're gonna
capital.
hang them. I mean, not hang them. Hang them home. Hang them home.
Yeah.
But
Now,
we're
if
gonna
you
bring
look
them back. Yeah.
on either side of the entrance, there are 2 sconces. If you can zoom in on them, Rich, that's classic example of the Spanish artisans.
Oh, Ingeborg. Oh, excuse me 1 second. Ingeborg, who joined us from the Netherlands. Richard. Good night, Ingeborg. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
And say goodbye, Ingeborg.
Good
Bye,
night,
Ingeborg.
Ingeborg.
Thank you
Good
for
night.
joining us from the Netherlands, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much. We're so happy you're here. We had so much fun with you. Good night. Bye, Ingeborg.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So these are called ristros. They started out tomato red, and these have been up here for at least 9 months. They survived COVID very well. The older they get, the darker maroon they get. And the sconces that I was referring to earlier are examples of the tin work that are done here by the Spanish descendants of the conquistadors. They work in tin a lot as an art form.
Yeah, Fred Franklin. Isn't that cool? So watching the Netherlands, and so was Ingeborg. So cool.
Okay.
So we're gonna head to the cathedral.
More or less. Yeah. There's a lot in between here and there.
Awesome.
You doing good, Rich?
Yeah.
That's the name of a company, right? Good Rich?
Good, Rich. Would you like me to ride you now, Paul? Or-
No. Insurance doesn't cover that.
He said no.
No. It's not like riding a bicycle, folks. Very different. The first time I got on one of these things, my audition for being hired, I drove directly into the back bumper of an automobile. And that's why they hired me.
How many gears do you have?
21.
21 gears.
The front of this is a mountain bike. The back has a coilover suspension system, shock absorbers, the whole bit.
Nice.
These are an exceptional sculpture. These are the sockeye salmon, and they're swimming upstream over here.
Dana Travels says, good afternoon, Richard and Starr. Where are we today? Ribbit, ribbit.
Hey guys, Ribbit! Thanks for joining the channel. We're here with Starr's dad, giving us a tour here.
We're in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yeah.
Welcome. CNN is watching from Rhode Island. Rhode Island?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, Rhode Island.
Island.
Say hey, Jane.
Jane and
Traveling around the store, walking around and just meeting who's here and driving and walking.
it's probably
It is so friendly.
So-
Yeah.
so these they come from the same mold. But okay.
How your father-in-law to drive up is possible. Oh, New Hampshire. So sorry, I said Rhode Island. Jane is joining us. They're joining us from New Hampshire.
Okay. So, you know, a lot of these tours, they want to get off here and play on the sculptures, and they get hot because the sun. So I always have to tell them, go to the shaded ones. Hey, folks, how are you?
Bye.
Hop on, Mr. Rick. There goes Mike up at the corner.
So we have J&N from New Hampshire. have you been to, that's right, I think you were talking about like, that you were, be interested in checking out a future UFO festival on the comments from one of our UFO festival videos in Roswell. Have you been to any parts of New Mexico in your travels?
Okay, so over here is a sculpture of a gentleman whose name is Master Sergeant Petrie. He is from one of the Pueblos. He is still alive, but he served in Afghanistan, and the group of soldiers he was with received an incoming live hand grenade. He dove at it, picked it up, and threw it away from the group, saving all their lives, but it blew his hand off. So if you look at that sculpture carefully, his right hand is chrome plated. He also received the Medal of Honor. So you might want to go up and the Medal of Honor.
Are inspired around the town, and yet Pedicab tour is a great way to see the city. We're here under our shaded awning.
Yes. The green, also the green way to get around town. Okay, all aboard.
He's gonna come on the side.
All right, ready, Paul?
Si, senor. This sculpture over here is one of my favorites. Look how cool this is with flowers growing. Isn't that beautiful?
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of pretty flowers everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And these support beams are nice wood poles and
Yeah, they come from the
restored.
ponderosa pine tree.
Ponderosa pine.
Yeah.
And have they been restored around town, or are they original? Do you know?
Oh, they're restored.
Restored?
Yeah. So this, for instance, on the right side, this is a newer building,
Okay.
and yet it maintains that style. This street is chock full, other than Elaine Fisher here, a lot of galleries right here. The whole city probably has about 250 art galleries.
And JNN says, we've been up and down the East Coast, but have never traveled out west. Something we need to do. Yeah,
Look at this
you would
gorgeous
enjoy
window
it.
display here. Is that amazing?
JNN.
Yeah.
This whole area in Arizona is awesome too. Yeah, so many.
Yeah. And this particular
places
building,
out
if
west.
you show up, this is territorial. So the two styles successfully live side by side and function in a modern tourist town.
JNN, you're gonna end up here in Santa Fe, and Paul is gonna be pedicabbing you.
That would be
I
cool.
just see it.
Wow.
That's gonna be your live stream.
Yeah.
So we're here at Santa Fe checking out some of the historic sites and meeting some of the artists and performers and having a fun time checking it out. We're shaded here under the awning of the Pedicab. Where are you all joining us from? We're so happy you're all here, and we welcome everybody watching from all over the world. Thank you for joining us here in beautiful Santa Fe.
Yeah. This is my friend Larry's store, Design Warehouse. He's a fellow New Yorker. His stuff that he sells is very similar if you were buying stuff in the Museum of Modern Art store in New York City.
Oh, very
all
nice.
beautifully designed stuff.
So there's a lot of galleries in this area.
Oh yeah. We are the third largest art market in the United States.
Okay.
Los Angeles is number 2. New York City is number 1. But they have millions of people in their population, and here in Santa Fe, we only have 82,000 people. So proportionately speaking, I feel we are the number 1 art market. So this on the left is the New Mexico History Museum.
Oh,
The
nice.
current exhibition is looking back.
And J&N Travels. We're here till this Thursday. Friday, sorry.
And then on the right, we're
Friday.
now approaching the Art Museum again from a different angle. This is by far the most photographed building.
Oh, wow.
It's gorgeous.
Depending on where the location of the sun is, the Vigas cast these extraordinary contrasty shadows. So it's very beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Carol Mandeville.
We're going to head up to the cathedral.
Okay, cool.
The gold clock over here is called the Spitz clock. Originally, this was on the other side of the plaza, and it was sort of like the branding for the Spitz watch factory. And then I see it's been
Spit on.
spit on her.
Oh, no.
Paintballs, right? Paint gun, what do they call that? But this is the original clock from the 1800s. So they moved it over here. I want you to meet Teresa.
Now we're back at the plaza where we began. At the plaza to give everybody an idea where we're at.
Hey, man. Good to see you. Yeah.
Hello, folks.
Hi,
How
we
you
enjoyed your beautiful
Good to see
singing.
you.
Thank you.
Hi, beauty.
That's my niece. That's his daughter.
Hey, man. How you been? Good. Where's Merlin? Doing okay?
Performing in Netherlands and all
Tell
over the
him hello for
country,
me, please.
and emotional and beautiful. So we have Carol Mandeville and Kay Lady
Heard you
and
singing.
friends from all over the
Yeah,
world that were
that was-
enjoying your performance. Can you introduce
It
yourself
really
again?
Of course. My
Look,
name's
stop.
Tomas.
Hey.
And this is my
Reach
brother
their heart.
Bryson, who was singing with me.
I went through surgery, so it's a hard time seeing.
Oh.
Opened me up, and
What happened?
I got
Yeah, we just
stabbed.
came here today to
Hard
share a
time.
little bit of our culture and our blessings with the people here inside.
The lungs?
I
Popped
got my
them?
niece on my back. Sorry about that.
A lot of
She's
complications,
like a
especially
little
when singing.
koala.
Thanks for sharing your beautiful
Megan.
music and your beautiful culture and art with everyone watching from around the world. And
You sounded
everyone was
good,
so
I
moved
heard
last
you.
night when we first
Your voice
watched
is
you down the
projecting.
street, and
Oh,
we
yeah,
started,
last night.
we started crying. It was
Yeah,
so
that was us,
beautiful. So, and what's her name again?
Her name is
Yeah.
Olivia.
Hi, Olivia. Nice to meet you. Oh, thank you so much.
You can find us on
Great.
Facebook.
Okay, yeah. What's your
He
Facebook?
was out
Our
here
Facebook
yesterday.
is M.
Yeah, I heard.
Merlin,
I'm sorry I
B
missed
as in
him.
Bryson,
So it looks like
and
we're
T
going to
as in
have a
Tomas.
little
So it's MBT
afternoon storm.
TUNES.
That'd be nice.
You can find us on
NBC
there.
too.
Hey, what do I do when it
Yeah, if you want to see the live stream, yeah, the YouTube
Cool,
channel.
yeah, check it out.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you around the town. Thank you. Oh yeah, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Bryson Frollo. I'm closer much his younger brother, and so I have a little complications breathing.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
but
But you're saying so beautifully. Everyone was so moved. We have friends watching from all over the world, and everyone was just so moved by, and it was such an emotional. And we saw you also last night down the street, and Richard and I, we started crying, and it was just so beautiful performances. So we're so happy to meet you. Thank you for sharing with everybody. Thank you so much. And your daughter Olivia is beautiful. What a sweetheart. Yeah. Oh,
God bless everybody.
feel better.
Take care of
Oh,
yourself,
thank you.
please, man.
Oh, if you want to check out the live stream, yeah, feel better. Yeah. Okay, take care. Bye. And we gave your Facebook. Your brother gave out your Facebook.
Okay. So,
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So what happened? He got stabbed 5 times in the stomach.
Oh, and Kay Lady says hi. Kay Lady in England watching. Okay. Oh no.
So yeah, he got stabbed 5 times. He's had multiple surgeries.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Awesome.
a tough thing. A tough thing. The native people here have a hard time.
All right, where do we go now?
We're going to head to the Cathedral Basilica of St. Francis of Assisi. I don't know what's going on here.
So that is so special that we got to meet them, Kay Lady and Carol and everybody. The two of the performers that were singing earlier, and the little
Such a-
daughter,
such a love.
Olivia.
Yeah.
Oh, so we'll check out their Facebook.
Yeah, guys, great job.
Beautiful stories from your hearts and from your families with all of us, and that was so special. We all enjoyed them. Oh, yes, Carol, yes, everybody, so much. That was so.
So right here is the square.
Yeah. We call it the Plaza.
Plaza, sorry.
Yeah.
And what's that thing in the middle?
Well, that is where there was once an obelisk that was removed on Indigenous Peoples Day by the people. The city was supposed to remove it. It was offensive to certain cultures here. The city dragged its feet, so the people took it down, and it has not been resolved yet what is going to replace it. So for now, we have a brown box.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah.
And do they still put lights up on top of the buildings?
Yeah.
The farolitas, yes.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Well,
the farolitas.
it started out as little brown paper bags with a tea candle in them, and it's how people would celebrate and decorate for Christmas. So, hey Brad, how are you?
Hey, Brad.
So this is the Santa Fe Pedicab Company right here. David, Fred, and Brad.
Oh, that's where we're going tonight. Pause right here. Oh, let me.
Yes.
Oh.
That is her advertisement.
Oh, now here's the Plaza restaurant. Isn't this like one of the oldest restaurants?
This is the oldest restaurant downtown.
That's so cool to see. That's it right here, right?
Yep.
And they have those fry bread.
Sopapilla.
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 With
So
honey.
good.
Oh, the first time we had that here, and I want to have some later. So good, so good. Oh, let me see. Oh, right here. Let me sign. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom
This
in on
is
that.
where we're going tonight.
Oh, yeah. Let's
Live
see.
flamenco at the lodge.
Yeah, so we're gonna check the performance out, and my dad knows Lemmy, and that's gonna be so beautiful. And who's singing tonight? Someone different with her, right?
Yeah, normally it would be Vicente Griego, but tonight is a female cantor. I do not know her name, unfortunately.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah. So there's our 5 and dime. Pretty much, if anybody needs aspirin, a t-shirt, even a Frito pie, which is very
Yes,
unusual.
they're famous for that.
Check out, these people have to be from Texas. This is Texas style over here. Hey guys, where are you all from?
Seattle, Atlanta, LA, lots of different places.
I was just saying maybe Texas, no?
Oh, that's Texas.
All right, there we go. Okay. You all look beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, very cool.
We're in the Plaza. Paul's taking us around his pedicab.
Yeah.
And he's getting ready to pedal.
And I am successful. These
Oh, the
big
sky's
trees.
getting really dark over there.
These big trees are cottonwoods.
Oh, cottonwoods.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Wow.
Keep going down there. Let's go down that towards there, down there. That'd be great. So right straight ahead, what do we have, Paul? Straight ahead.
The
We
cathedral.
went left, so
Yeah. But I'm going straight because the street over there is shut down.
yes.
Wow, it looks gorgeous with the sky.
Wow.
So that's the cathedral up ahead.
Oh, yes, Carol Mandeville. I hope he recovers and feels better soon. Thank you, Carol. Hello.
So sometimes the people from the Pueblos come down here to speak the truth to the tourists. That's what's going on right there.
Oh, I see.
Some people don't like to hear the truth.
So this is the old Santa Fe Trail. We're going.
Right here on this corner, yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's cool.
Hey guys.
Faster!
No,
Faster!
I don't want to fate in a live broadcast.
There's too many people watching.
So this is La Fonda
Yeah.
Plaza.
This was the old
Camera
camera shop. Another,
It closed?
yeah, it closed during COVID. This was the only place where you could still get real film
Oh, wow.
and developed. Yeah. Over here on the right side
Yeah.
is the French pastry shop. Wonderful food there. And then this is El Farol, world famous custom hat maker.
Nice.
They've made me a hat.
And they make what types of hats?
Mainly Western.
Western hats.
Yeah, all the different Western styles.
How cool if the camera shop opened up as a museum for
Cameras.
For photography.
somebody
Film,
had that,
yeah. Photography.
investment
Yeah.
in photography.
Yes, K-Lady, the cathedral is stunning. And we can walk inside, right, Dad?
Not with the cameras.
Oh,
There goes the super rich.
Oh yeah.
well, we'll get out and walk around the front of it.
Yeah, that's
Isn't
right.
it gorgeous?
We're gonna get off.
The weather in the afternoon is like this, right? Comes
Well, this is
Jane
called early monsoon.
JNN thought that the camera store went out of business years ago.
No,
Yes, K-Lady, the clouds do look threatening.
So, and how is tourism lately, Paul?
very busy. It's wonderful.
Great.
Hey folks, how are you?
Hi, thank you.
Where are you visiting from?
Texas.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're gonna get into the shade. We're gonna
Put
dismount
my water back in?
That's by me.
Okay.
because we're gonna spend at least 15 minutes over here. So take what you want.
So what is this cathedral called?
It's called the Cathedral Basilica of St. Francis of Assisi. So we're gonna go up there nice and close, and let me put my brakes on. I wonder if my battery's dead. No signals.
Yeah, it's on. That one.
Is it? Okay, it's very low. Very low. Yeah. Okay, let me explain to you about the cathedral. Starr, if you focus on the statue on the right, that's Archbishop Lamy. So Lamy, New Mexico was also named after him. He arrived here in the mid-1800s. He was French Catholic, and they sent him to the most Spanish Catholic city in the United States, and the two did not mix at all. He had great disdain for the Spanish Catholics. So there was a beautiful church here, and he decided to build his French Gothic cathedral right on top of the existing Spanish church that was here. And he did.
We have a question from JNN Travels, New Hampshire. They
Sure.
said about the area in general. Is it generally flat? What's the terrain like? Santa Fe and then the other areas outside of Santa Fe?
We are in a high mountain desert valley at 7,200 feet.
Can I see a bell or something?
It's the Westminster chimes. They ring every 15 minutes here, and they are the real bells. This is not a recording. So let's just wait. It's finished. Great. So as I was saying, he built the new cathedral on top of the old Spanish church, aggravated a lot of people. Of course, during the process, the church ran out of money.
Right,
And-
perfect timing, K-Lady. And And Carol Mandeville says the patron saint of animals.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, we'll show her the statue
Thank
of
you,
St.
Carol.
Francis. Here it is. With animals that do not fear him.
Oh my gosh.
That's St. Francis of Assisi.
Carol Mandeville, have you been on this tour before? Carol Mandeville, thank you.
So they're building the cathedral. They got about halfway into it, and they ran out of money.
And what kind of bricks did they use, Paul?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe limestone.
That's another
Some
tour.
of it's limestone.
It does look like limestone.
Yeah,
And
and then it changes.
change the color there.
Yeah, it might be the presence of a different mineral
Yeah.
that changes the color. So when they ran out of money, they approached the very, very wealthy Jewish community that was here in town in the late 1800s, and they received a loan to continue building the cathedral. When they got to this point, Starr, if you can shoot at the cathedral and show them that there are no steeples up there.
Oh, yes. Okay, got
They
it.
stopped again because they ran out of money a second time. Archbishop Lamy now had to go to the Jewish community and tell them that they don't have the money to repay the loan. So the Jewish community forgave the loan. It never had to be repaid. So to thank the community, let me show you what they did.
Big Ben.
And Starr, if you come over here while the door is open.
Yes, it sounds
You
like
can-
Big Ben. Pretty statues.
Shoot into the, can't go in with the camera, but you can certainly shoot into it. So it took them 19 years. Yeah. Starr? Sure. These are the heavy bronze doors that depict
Wow.
the history of Santa Fe.
Oh, there's something else, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, look at the detail on
Yeah.
those. Those are real carvings from.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then over here you have a picture of La Conquistadora, Virgin Mother. She is the oldest statue of the Virgin Mother in the United States. She was hand carved in Spain in the late 1500s. She's 36 inches tall, made out of wood, and she arrived here in Santa Fe around 1623.
And what building is that over there?
That's the parking garage of La Fonda.
What a gorgeous parking garage,
Yeah,
right?
they think it's the most beautiful parking garage
In the country.
world. Yeah, yeah. So La Conquistadora is the oldest statue of Madonna
Wow.
in the country. Now over here, in the white blanket, is Kateri Takakwitha, and she was from the Mohawk Nation.
So K-Lady says, beautiful stained glass window. Wasn't that gorgeous? I love stained glass. And Carol Mandeville says, Carol knows her saints. Awesome, Carol Mandeville. Thank you.
So, does Carol know about Kateri Takakwitha? I'm curious because not many people know about
Tell
this.
us about her.
This being the only Native American saint.
Ah.
The wind is picking up.
Yes.
We may have to seek shelter.
Is there a good spot we could sit? Is there a good spot we could sit into? Are we near that pizza place? We could run in there.
My pedicab will not be protected there. I have to seek a place where the pedicab will be covered.
Maybe just under
I know
here.
places,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool.
So she
tell us
was
her name again.
Kateri Takakwitha,
Okay.
and she was from the Mohawk Nation up near Montreal. The reason she's presented here in a garb that would be typical of a Pueblo is a Pueblo artist created this, and since we are in New Mexico, it was perfectly acceptable. the statues of her in Montreal and in Albany, New York. She would be in skins, or she would not have any turquoise jewelry on, etc. Her people were given the blankets.
Oh, it's starting to rain.
In the late 1600s. Let's go to the painting.
Carol Mandeville says, beautiful. Kay Lady said, that's a very beautiful statue.
Yeah.
Thank you. Isn't it?
She and her village were given blankets with smallpox virus. Come on, guys, we got to seek shelter.
Starting to feel a little drizzle. Beautiful, beautiful breeze. And I think if it pours, it's only like, what, 5-10 minutes? Because I don't even know if there was any in the forecast, but I think it's like a daily little thing. Kind of like Florida, right? Here, grab this. Hey.
So Katakawitha's entire village was wiped out from the smallpox.
Wow.
She was like 10, 11 years old. She was the sole survivor. And her face was left terribly scarified. So she was found by the Jesuit community, and they raised her during her teen years. She became a devout Catholic woman. The Jesuits were very proud of themselves and her. However, she passed away at 23 years old. And within 15 minutes of her death, all the marks, the scarification from the smallpox that were on her face her whole life healed and disappeared. So it was like really major. That's when they started talking about making her a saint.
Ah.
Yeah. You'll notice that the steeples were never finally installed, even though today we certainly have money to finish up the project. They discovered that the ground under the cathedral,
Thank you.
the ground under the cathedral
It's starting to rain.
was unstable, so they decided to not build because they found out that the cathedral would collapse under the weight.
Why don't we go stand, maybe we'll go stand under there.
Okay, we're gonna go under the portal over here.
Okay, cool. Gonna go up the sidewalk, everybody. Here we go, bump, bump. And here we go.
And now
Get
we
some
are
shelter.
safe.
So when it rained last night, how long did that last?
An hour.
Well, this is beautiful in here.
Yeah, this is great. This is the Museum of Contemporary Native Art. Originally, this was the post office. These pillars right here, all the artwork on them were designed by the students from the Indian University.
Carol Mandeville answered your question. She said she didn't know of that saint, but happy to learn. Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks. That's awesome. Awesome. Oh, now who's in the left here?
This is an example of a dedication to corn. In the Pueblo culture, they believe if it wasn't for corn, there would be no people. So this is the corn goddess. And it's a modern interpretation. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And the Pueblos, they grew corn, beans, and squash. Very good combination. So we're under the portal now because it is raining. But you can look in here and see the museum shop.
What? Slow what?
After you, folks. Hi.
So right now we're having a little rainstorm and
I
we're
think they last about 10
hiding
minutes.
out in here
After you.
to let it pass. And we're in there.
So we're
You know
gonna
what?
see-
Yeah, stay under this part here, and I'm gonna jump off. You want to park right here where I can?
Sure. I
Yeah.
just want to.
Protects us left and right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. So yeah, we'll jump out and talk a second. You could play us a song during the storm.
Okay.
You want to film that?
You
All
know
right.
what we could do also? if I'm able to lock the bike up here, which probably not, we could do some footwork across the street.
Oh, and Carol says, Paul's so informative. Thank you, Paul.
Ah, my pleasure.
Yeah, could you play us a little something, a little rain music?
Okay.
And Rich, you could show the rain and go back and forth. Yeah.
You know, it's going to be interesting. I do have a wind in my face, so let's see how.
Oh, is this you could get off and face another direction.
But
Is this a rain dance?
There's going to be good. They're friends of mine. They're Jewish. He's singing in Hebrew, and they're native people.
While we take shots.
Yeah, the wind is picking up. We're having an unusual early monsoon season. Usually the weather doesn't become like this until late August into September. But, you know, if you want, Rich, you can show the camera on that side. That's north. And that old building there is called Plaza.
Oh, we have a request. JNN said Paul and if Starr and Richard could sing along in the rain. Yeah. Awesome. Good request, JNN Travels.
So, Santa Plaza. Just '60s. Mr. Senna became the first mayor here in Santa Fe, and people from all over. Instead of a two-story house, just add on and build on if need be. At one time, there were 22 children living in the hacienda, running around on this. This was done by students.
Okay.
Yeah. Am I correct on that? that the people who painted the columns here,
It was one artist.
one artist. Was he a student or a professional?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So we're actually doing a YouTube live stream. Welcome. And would you like to introduce yourself?
What was that?
Would you like to tell us your name and introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Eddie. I work here at the museum at IA Mokana. The
Mokana.
third best art museum in the country
Yep.
currently. We beat the Met, thank goodness.
Yeah, that's amazing.
The only contemporary native art museum in the country as well.
Wow.
Yeah. So, excellent.
Oh,
And you're
beautiful.
affiliated with the Indian University?
What was that?
Are you affiliated with the Indian University?
Yeah, so when I was first at high school, then we went into the four-year college. Now we have some master's programs. But out of there became the II Museum, which then we're celebrating our, I think, 50th anniversary. The school is celebrating its 60th, and then we're our 50th, I believe.
And-
The school was 62, and then we were 72 right after. So we're
Right.
just a 10-year mark.
Are you an artist also?
I am actually a
Oh.
native artist, yeah.
Yeah.
Based out of Pueblo.
Tell us about your art.
I do a lot of kind of more classy traditional style art. I do a lot of like postcards, and I do a lot of watercolors.
Ooh.
Murals are my favorite. I do a lot of murals in Albuquerque.
Is there any place? Oh, you have murals in art. Wow. Is there like a place where we can look at the art online?
I just go by Cactus City online.
Okay.
Yeah. It's beautiful weather we're having.
Oh,
Yeah.
isn't it incredible?
They asked me what happens when it rains, and I say we go in the streets and dance.
That's correct.
Yeah,
That's correct.
you don't mind the rain, and umbrellas are outlawed in Santa Fe.
That's correct. That's
Yeah,
correct.
this is some of my art.
Oh, that's beautiful. Are you native?
No,
Oh, copy. That's
but
cool.
I have a great culture.
That's good.
They speak.
That's good.
And
I love that.
I play the flutes. You
So
know.
welcome everybody. We're taking shelter from a beautiful,
became
beautiful
friendly when I
rain
came out here
downpour
9
right
years ago
now.
with Robert
I'm here in
Mirabal.
Pedicab. We're
Oh,
undercover
yeah, he
inspired
out
me
front of
to
this beautiful
pick up the
museum
flute.
and talking to one
I'm
of the
friends with
artists
around
and
the corner
employees
Sky
here at the
Redhawk. I don't
museum.
know if you
We're
know
so
him.
happy you all are here
Native
joining us here
instruments. He
in
has
Santa
a
Fe,
store
New
that sells all
Mexico
the
for this
handmade
fun,
beautiful
spontaneous tour.
instruments.
And we're
So
talking
yeah, I
to
like
performers and
flutes.
artists and checking out the
This is
history
the kind
of
of
the city.
weather
And
when the
shops and
limbs
anything
of
that we
the
can get into.
cottonwoods can
And thank you for
come
joining
down.
us. Thank you.
What's happening?
I'm saying thank you to everybody watching.
You know what's
Yeah.
interesting? If you look at these columns on the angle that we are at, you can imagine no space in between each column, so they're butted up together, and it's a continuous, beautiful mural. You know, it's tailored perfectly. If you look at all the angles, they
Yeah,
line
I
up
see it,
perfectly.
yeah.
But you only see it on this angle.
And there's a nice coolness to the air.
Yeah.
It dropped about 10 degrees
Totally.
easily just now.
Dad, we have a question about the pedicabbing. Jane and Travels from New Hampshire asks about how many hours a week are you doing the pedicab?
I don't have passengers on the pedicab for every moment, but I'm on the pedicab 30 hours a week. So I chose this because basically I can do it, and I feel it would be a sin not to do it. This is like a gift I have that I can do this.
And when is your 75th birthday?
August 26th.
Can you believe that? And he's pedicabbing us around.
Yeah.
And what other instruments do you play?
Now the trumpet, piano, drums. That's about it. My voice. Yeah, I tell people I get paid to talk. Yeah, and I hope you guys, as Rich is panning around and we're traveling around, you can see the variety of people here and personalities and styles. It's really just a beautiful place to be. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the mountains of Greece.
Yeah.
Because we're, as I mentioned earlier, someone asked about our terrain. In town
yeah, tell us
here,
more about that.
In
Yeah.
town, it's pretty flat. I mean, Canyon Road is a 5% grade. It's a challenge to go up. We avoid the bigger hills than that. And then we have many outdoors people that go to the mountains, the wilderness trails for hiking. I'm going to get blown away. It's wonderful. This is amazing. So, yeah, so the terrain is okay for the pedicab. I mean, we're not at sea level, that's for sure. You know, we call this a high mountain desert.
And how high are the mountains that you go up to when you do some of your tours, or you play the flute in different spots a little bit higher?
Oh, well, if you want to go to an area that we call our ski basin, it's at 13,000 feet.
Whoa,
and there's
so
a
almost
beautiful
double here. Yeah.
mountain
Thank
road.
you. Take care. That was
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Thank you.
A beautiful mountain road that goes up there. It's 18 miles, and it has incredible views of the city down below.
Hi.
And it's, I'm a sports car person, so it's not unusual for me to wake up early on a Sunday morning and go up there when there's no other traffic, because it's like you're in the Black Hills of Germany, and the twisty roads and very challenging. So there goes David.
J&N says you must have the strongest legs.
They will be in a month.
And he's a 75. Whoa!
Yeah, a big wall.
Those shoes, Paul, show us your shoes.
Oh, these are just typical bike shoes, with the cleat that hooks into the pedals, so that I have no wasted energy when I'm pulling a heavier load than Starr and Rich.
Yeah, I'm not showing your legs, I'm just showing your...
The cleats. I weigh 155. The bike weighs 185 pounds, empty. So imagine putting two adults back there. You guys can do the math, but it's not unusual to find me pulling 600 or 700 pounds around.
Yeah. And so the bike here, tell us about the control.
Well, it's a 21 speed. The whole front is mountain bike. The whole back is custom made. This was made for me to my specifications during COVID, and I'm very fortunate to have gotten it, because as most of you know, throughout the world, there are shortages of everything. And if I ordered this bike today, I wouldn't get it for over a year. But I was able to get it during COVID, the way I wanted it, with the parts I needed. This might be one of the last bikes that the manufacturer produced until the parts supply chain opens up again. It has a beautiful bell.
Did the rain stop, or is it still actually raining?
I think it's like...
Yes, J&N. Paul's my dad. Yeah.
We're safe.
He moved here about 9 years ago.
We are safe.
Oh, it's safe. Okay, great. We're going to continue the tour.
Yes. So
so this is my dad for those joining. Rich is going to pop up. Yeah, so my dad, he lives here in Santa Fe, and he does historic tours and walking tours, and we're all on his
It's just
his pedicab
just the
today
breeze.
together.
They're going to come by you. Let's come here.
Yeah, I'll let him.
Hey, lady said that's a beautiful bike.
Thank you. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get off at the end here. Let's see.
Oh, I'll jump off so we don't.
I may.
With me on it.
Okay. I'm going to drive off the curb. How are you doing?
Fine, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Where are you from? Everywhere?
From here.
From here.
Oh, let me grab this umbrella.
Is it still drizzling? It looks like it is.
It is. Yeah, I
so
thought it stopped, but yeah, let's hang out.
David,
Yeah.
you're the man out there in the wind and rain.
Like 2 drops.
You'll notice on Santa Plaza that there's brick trim on the old adobe building.
Okay.
And when the brick finally arrived here in the late 1800s, they thought by adding the brick trim to these older buildings, it would help strengthen them structurally.
What was the opposite?
I think so. If you can see, the brick is very heavy, and it caused everything to warp and to sag.
And what's in there inside the
Well, throughout the Santa Plaza are interior courtyards.
So we're gonna say goodnight to Carol Mandeville. Carol Mandeville, and Carol is said thank you to my dad for a wonderful history lesson. Sending you and Richard love and hugs, and I hope you catch them on their way now. Stay safe and God bless. Oh, let's catch the hugs, Richard. Thank you, Carol. We got them. And we send you back our love and hugs. And thank you so much, and to you and all your beautiful family. And we also hope Wayne is doing well as he's recovering, and he's in our thoughts as well. So our love to you all in England.
Send our
and
love
to the whole Mandeville family.
Thank you so much for coming in. Paul, want to say bye?
To Carol Mandeville.
Hi, Carol. I'm an old English sports car guy. I used to own a TVR from Blackpool, England. Do you know what they are? Do you know what a TVR car is?
Awesome. And JNN says, Starr, I think you should use your Disney World connections to get him a job doing the pedicab around Epcot. Wouldn't that be fun? A tour around Epcot. And Kay Lady said, great idea. I would definitely hop on for a tour around Epcot. Sleep well, and good night to Carol. Thank you for hugs back to you. Let's send them back to England. Here, Richard, send the hugs back to Carol. And I hope you like that purple alien hair dye. Thank you, Carol, that we sent to you through our galactic connection. Thank you for joining us. We're so happy you're with us.
Thank you so much.
You made it so special. Good night, Carol.
Just listen to the wind.
Look at those trees. They cut them back.
Yeah, imagine on a pedicab around the different countries at Epcot.
Yeah. Well, pedicabs are all over the world.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, nice breed. It really dropped. What? It must be 70 or something now.
Even lower.
Are you okay to petty in this? Or?
If it's not wet, I am good. The wind doesn't bother me much.
Right.
So let me pull
Did it
down
drizzle?
from here.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
He's just changing the battery. Hold on one sec.
Hold on. Let me get a battery.
So we're just gonna hook up our battery. Let me see what mine's doing. I'm still good.
Yeah, for this. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
The rain might be finished.
Yeah. So what are some of the states that you have given pedicab rides and tours to people from? Would you say like almost every state?
Oh, not every state, but I'd say half the states maybe, and internationally, of course.
Have you ever given any pets a pedicab ride?
Of course.
What kind of animals have you given rides to?
Dogs.
Awesome.
Cats,
Awesome.
2 goldfish, and a parrot.
Oh, a parrot?
Guy, the parrot was on the gentleman's shoulder.
No. Oh, maybe. Maybe it is now. Wow. So my dad has given rides to parrots and cats and dogs.
Yeah.
And what states are any memorable, like, cool experiences?
Well, yeah. I'll tell you one funny story.
Oh, excuse me, just 1 second. Carol, thank you. Good night, Carol. Got the hugs. Good night. Mwah.
Carol.
Thank you, Carol.
Yeah. I had a, are we on or off?
JNN is funny. JNN says, would Paul charge extra if you brought E on the ride with you? And E is the alien that captured Rich and took him all around Roswell.
No,
and,
aliens always ride free here.
Okay, aliens ride free. So awesome. So he could wear E. We have E with us in the car. Take care, Carol. Good night. So E is free. We're almost ready to.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a little bit just to see. Where there's thunder, there might be rain, but the wind doesn't bother me. I would love to.
Can you grab the umbrella?
After this, if we can.
Rich, grab the umbrella.
I'd like to go up about a block. There's a store up there that's my favorite shop. It's where I buy all my turquoise.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's dry.
So, may I move the cab?
Yes, we're good.
Okay, guys. Come on back on. We're
Okay.
gonna head up the street here. The outpost. And they're opening
way
up
is it?
the street here, so
Which way is it?
everything is good.
All right. And away we go. Which
Here
ride?
we go!
Which ride at Disney would you compare this to? I'm thinking Thunder Mountain.
This is kind of weird, but you know the land?
Oh.
So Paul is such a smooth operator with the bike, and we're on the road, but it does remind me of the land ride. On the road! We're off!
And that rain was like Splash. We got a Splash Mountain in it too.
Yeah.
Yes, K-Lady, it's lovely to hear the cathedral bells. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so J&N was with us in Roswell at the UFO Festival as well. That was awesome.
We had so much fun, J&N. Hey, stay tuned to next year. Who knows?
And K-Lady was with you at the Big Texan.
The Big Texan. Boy, that was
your
an
water.
experience. Yes.
Thanks. Thank you for rooting on Richard. That was such a blast. We'd never been there before. That was so much fun.
Picking up wind.
So this is Cathedral Park.
Okay.
The beige building over here was the hospital. And it's now a historic landmark.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm just catching my breath.
Yeah, I hear a chainsaw.
K-Lady said you did great, Richard. With the steak.
Oh, thank you.
And we get to keep like all the leftovers. And what'd you have for lunch today, Richard?
I had a steak.
So afterwards,
Can you imagine?
some of the leftover steak from
just
the
so you
Big
know,
Texan.
I ate 41 ounces of that.
Out of 72, yeah.
Which is pretty good. And so much fun and so much encouragement. Stay tuned for the vlog in the near future because it's gonna be fun.
K-Lady may be making an appearance
Who knows?
in the Mandeville family.
Oh, what do we have here?
Yeah. The outpost.
Nice.
Let's go in.
Okay.
The wind is.
It's stopped. Okay. Okay, thank you.
I just love the architecture at Santa Fe.
Oh.
We have the nice wood ceilings. Want to ask if it's okay? Don't worry about it.
Hola.
Hi, how are you? You just caught me. I'm heading out the door.
Oh, I'm glad I caught you. How have you been?
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Good. This is Jules Barth.
Hi,
She's
Jules.
the owner. It's my son-in-law Richard and my
meet
daughter
you.
Starr.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And I was telling her this is my turquoise person.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
you
is this
guys-
where you get the...
Yeah,
This is the place.
this is. I'm the one that makes all these.
Oh, no
for-
way.
Yeah.
And can you tell us the significance of your beads?
Of my beads?
Yeah.
Well, I buy one each year to keep track of how many years I've been with LA now.
Yeah.
So it's like my abacus.
Isn't that
They
cool?
each get one every anniversary.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
threw in a couple of pewter things in between, you know.
Oh, how cool. So you're the source of the famous beads.
I'm the artist that made it.
Wow. Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
we first met like 8 or 9 years ago. She was in a different location
Okay.
at the rail yard.
Yeah.
And,
I was
uh,
rail yard, the flea markets, and now I'm 7 years as a
In here.
downtown shopkeep.
Wow.
Yeah, you doing good?
Yeah.
Great.
Yes. I have to run. I'm helping a friend
Go,
out.
go, go, go.
Nice to meet you.
You guys, I'm
Wonderful
glad
seeing
it
you.
was just a special moment here that I happened to just pop in.
Yeah.
For
Totally.
a quick meeting and
Perfect.
good timing.
Perfect timing.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Nice
We're off
to
to a
meet
great
you.
we're off to a great season, I believe. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Great.
Thanks for sending people down here too.
Oh, always, you know that.
People tell me, my pedicab guy.
Yeah.
my pedicab guy. So thank you. It's
My
so much
pleasure.
appreciated.
My pleasure. You know how Ralph Lauren has a clothing line called RL, and it's all like his vintage Western wear? He comes here for inspiration.
Oh, wow.
So this is where he comes with a camera, no one sees him.
So what does she have? Some just.
So this is all, they travel around and they find gently used, beautiful vintage clothing.
You know, Billy the Kid may have worn that.
Yeah.
Starr, look at this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's real 40s, 50s, right?
Stunning.
Yeah. Gene Autry. Yeah. The shop is amazing.
And what's your name?
Mary Frances.
Frances. And then Mary Frances, we're doing a YouTube live, and my dad's giving us a little pedicab tour and tour around. So, yeah, tell us about your store.
It's not my store. It's Jules's store.
Oh, yeah.
It's
But
Jules'
you have
store.
such beautiful things. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, tell us about the store. Is it vintage stuff around the world, around the country, or?
It's mostly American, but
Oh,
there
American.
are some global textiles.
Okay.
Vintage and antique, late 1800s to early 1980s. There are some contemporary pieces, but they're all artisan made, refined. Just, yeah, we just strive to be beautiful and unique and true to history.
I love it.
Thank you, Mary Frances. Awesome. We'll take a peek around. Thank you.
I love this box because we have a Stetson by us.
Oh yeah, that's Sets and Boxes.
Yeah.
Cool.
So beautiful.
Even the art?
Yeah, they are too.
Oh, yeah, that's old.
Oh, wow.
That's
so cool.
Oh, that is.
It says Waikiki.
Oh,
That is rad.
Made in
So,
Hawaii.
made in Hawaii.
Pink parrot print.
Wow.
It look cute on you.
I love it. I love it.
I
Thank
do
you.
have a room too if you want to try anything.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
For sure.
Gorgeous. Oh, this
There's like a
bag.
French.
Yes,
fur coat.
J&N Travels. It's time to buy some
nice,
leather
interesting color.
jewelry, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Which is great material.
Yeah.
I'll show you a bracelet. It's cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where the term blue collar comes from, is those coats.
Oh.
So this bracelet, it says it's a 1940s bell copper, and it's $250. Isn't it gorgeous?
Bum bum.
So cool. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Is everything pretty much from that time period, like the 40s-ish, or? And this are the bracelets?
As long as it's vintage.
Yeah.
From all different eras. Bell was a company that made bracelets for
Okay.
ships, so there are some really striking pieces.
Wow.
Even in the case here, you can see we have all sorts of
Yeah.
all sorts of eras and all sorts of styles. They're all handmade, sterling silver, untreated American turquoise.
Ooh, can I try on a bracelet from here? That one, yes, that one. Tell me about that one.
This is beautiful. This is Navajo made. This is again gem grade, untreated American turquoise. sterling
Wow.
Silver.
Navajo made. Wow,
So
wow.
beautiful. I love that flower.
Almost. I guess the person who got it would open it a little bit wider. Yeah, I don't want to mess with it. Yeah, it's stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. What would this piece, what range is that in, or?
She's got over 1,450.
Wow, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, thank you for sharing. I was privileged to touch it. Yeah. Stunning, stunning. Oh.
To be touched. A
Oh.
couple more. I have a flower one over here too.
Ooh.
Like
Gorgeous. Sure. Thanks. We're gonna try one over here too.
again, Navajo made.
Oh, thank you, K Lady. K Lady said it's beautiful. Ooh, so another Navajo piece. Look at the size of the stone. Is that a turquoise?
Yes.
Wow.
Untreated American.
Ooh, now that one goes on. Wow, that is so unique. I've
is pretty.
never seen one shaped like this.
Yeah. Let me see the turquoise.
Which does everyone like better? Should I go for number 1 or number 2? Yeah. This is something else. That is.
So whenever you see something other than turquoise color, like the veins in the stone, that's usually the presence of other minerals.
Okay.
So commonly it's copper. That piece might be iron because it's a bit darker.
It dehydrates, right?
Yeah.
And what is the price on? Do you know what that one might be?
This one is $6.75.
$6.75. A steal, yeah. But so gorgeous, so gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much, Mary Frances. And everybody is going to thank you too and says thank you watching from all around the world. We have friends watching in the country. So thank you for sharing your treasures with us here in Santa Fe.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, and tell us the name of your store again. The store, yeah. You're not your store, yeah.
Sales associate here. The store owner's name is Julianne Barth. My name is Mary Frances Cheeseman, and the store is called Santa Fe Vintage Outpost. So come see us if you're in Santa Fe.
Awesome, they will.
Or even if you're in Taos, it's worth a drive down here to visit the outpost. Because
oh, K-Lady, it was made for my wrist. They're saying it was made for my... Maybe we'll come back for that one day. Yeah, totally. Oh, and if you want to check out the live stream, oh my gosh, gorgeous. Let's show the camera one more time. Love it. So cool.
Convince her.
Yeah. K-Lady said, made for me. Oh, thank you. Sounds good. Thank you. Take care. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.
See you again. Okay.
All right, let me go.
Thank you so much.
You on?
Let me check. No. I think it's doing a circle.
It says reconnected. We have good bars. Hold on.
Yes, we're there.
All right, that battery's not good. Let me try something else.
Okay.
Hold on. 1 minute. Right there.
So thank you, everybody. I'm going to thank you all for joining us.
We back?
Yes. I'm glad it stopped. Yeah, that's great. So we'll call you after. Rich and I will just linger on it a little bit, and then we'll give you a buzz to make the next plan. Okay. Oh, those are great colors, huh?
Oh man, that's beautiful. Cool place. I've never been in here. It's new. Look at that too, a dragonfly shirt. So I like clothing that both men and women can wear the same clothing. It's very interesting. Like I could get away wearing it with white pants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you think of my white suit, Starr? Was that like the craziest?
Welcome to the Rich and Angelo Woods channel. I'm Starr Woods. Is the camera facing us?
Should be, yeah.
This is my dad, Paul Hillman, and he is a pedicab driver here in Santa Fe. We're doing a historic tour on the pedicab and on foot. And where are we going next?
Your choice.
Tell us about this shop.
We're gonna head down to Stan's art gallery here. He's an incredible contemporary native graphic designer, and I thought we might visit in there and see what's up.
Awesome. All right, let's go.
So we need masks in there because the native people are still being super, super careful.
Awesome.
Now, I don't know if he's going to be happy with us filming.
Okay, so just ask.
So,
yeah, let us know. I'll wait out here.
Hold on. Let me just shut your thing off so you don't say something wrong.
No, thank you for joining us here in Santa Fe. And we just made it through a really, really cool, powerful rainstorm. And we took shelter, and there was wind, and there was flute playing, and so much fun. And we just tried on some awesome jewelry here. And about to see if we can go to the next shop here. Dan Netche's gallery, and this is the pedicab we've been all going on today. Oh, good night, K-Lady. And K-Lady said she's enjoyed this so much, and your dad is amazing and so knowledgeable. Have a fantastic evening. Enjoy the flamenco. Oh, hey, Rich, let's put it on us. And Oh, okay, lady, that Flamenco. Yes, it's going to be so special. Well, Rich is going to join us to say goodnight to you. The Flamenco, we've only seen it, well, we did see it in Florida at a spot, but
we saw it a couple times, but going with Paul, amazing.
We got introduced to it here, and thank you so much. We'll be thinking about you and our love to you and your beautiful family, and to the twins. Thank you so much. And to Wayne, we wish him all the best on this recovery. And we'll see you soon, K-Lady. Good night.
Good night, K-Lady.
Thank you, K-Lady.
So, we're going in.
Okay.
They want to know for vaccinated.
What spot? What's another spot that we
Take
can?
the mask off, by the way.
Okay. What's another spot we can do our last one last thing you want to show us?
Drizzling.
Okay, so we're good. Would you like to say goodbye? Let's here, flip it on us.
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay.
And
so
we say goodbye and thanks for spending the last 2 hours with Rich and Starr and Paul. I hope you enjoyed Santa Fe, and the next time you are out here, I'm going to put my card in the face of the camera. And this is my pedicab and my phone number. And if you're visiting, I can give you a beautiful tour throughout the city, and also cab service. And great restaurant recommendations, you name it.
Thank you, Dad. Say thank you to everybody watching. And Richard and I are going to keep walking around town with you all for a little bit. And thank you so much. Thank you.
Pleasure, honey.
Thank you. And we'll give you a buzz in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. And yes, K-Lady says that the Flamenco will be amazing. It's so moving, and it's also so emotional and so beautiful and so captivating. And thank you so much. Thank you, K-Lady. We're just unmiking my dad. Went through a couple waters. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, so the Flamenco will be cool, and the main dancer, La Emmy, will be performing. We'll give you a buzz in a little bit. Okay, we'll give you a call.
Pedaling around, maybe end up seeking shelter. Who knows?
Okay. Oh, Richard bagged.
Oh, yeah.
A real touch of my day, you know?
Okay, see you in a little bit. Thank you, love you. That was so much fun! Thanks for joining us for that ride. We have a little drizzle, but let's go to the center of the plaza.
I'm going to take a break a second. I got to set up my...
Okay, awesome.
And we'll go.
Okay, good.
All right, guys, 1 second. Let's get situated here.
Are you putting on that mic?
Yeah, let me just set up my battery and stuff.
We thank everybody for joining us here in New Mexico. Can you believe we all fit on that pedicab all together with all our viewers and friends from around the world? And you know what we could do is we'll go to the center, and then we could start just maybe walking over to that Plaza restaurant and maybe order that little honey bread really quick. That would be like an awesome, the fried bread.
Yeah, I'm just going to get the wire situated here. So
and which way are we over here? Okay. So has anybody visited New Mexico? It's a super, super beautiful, enchanted state. And here in the plaza, we're checking out some of the shops and some of the singers and performers and history and windstorms. So thank you for joining us. And Richard's just hooking up the microphone and changed out the battery. So we'll be ready to continue our stroll in just a minute. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Oops. So welcome everybody to Santa Fe. Is it working?
Yeah, yeah.
And let's see if we can beat the rain over to the restaurant. Let's head that way. What are you trying to do?
Wrap this in.
Do you want to just hold it?
Alright guys, wait, I want to put the mic up here too.
Got it?
I'm getting mic'd up, everybody.
Can we walk into it? I just want to meet the ring.
Okay, everybody, I believe I'm on. All right, here we go. Let me get my backpack on. Grab the battery, and we're off. Right. Wow. This seems to be going down. All right, guys.
Welcome everybody to the Richard Angelo Woods channel.
We just got off the Pedicab, took a tour around.
We had a 2-hour tour and on and off, met some artists, met some performers.
So nice.
Went into a cool shop and we're gonna walk around a little bit more with you all. Can you believe we all fit in the Pedicab together? That was awesome. That was awesome. And if you're new to the channel, we invite you to subscribe and we're so happy that you're with us today. And let's continue the stroll around Santa Fe, the enchanted Santa Fe.
The enchanted Santa Fe. Whoa.
What's wrong?
Just trying to get it steady here. We put a new battery in.
Fred Franklin, welcome back. Had to go for an emergency. Sorry, but he's back. Welcome back. Fred Franklin is joining us from the Netherlands. He also joined us at the Big Texan. Yeehaw! All right, starting to drizzle. Let's walk into the center. Head back down the street. So Fred, we got off the pedicab and we're gonna head down into this back to the center of town. Do you want to take it off? Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna head back down to the plaza and
Whoa.
just fixing this camera. Sorry.
Hold on.
And I hope everything's okay, Fred Franklin. Is everything all right? Thanks for joining us back. We hope everything's okay.
Rich is just getting the mic.
A little bit ago, it was really raining and super windy, and we were hiding out under cover. And now it's just, not so bad. It is pretty dark in the sky. But let's see what other adventure we'll find and what other friendly people we'll meet along the way. So welcome back, and welcome to everybody joining us. And thank you to everybody watching live and in the future. Am I too close?
Yeah.
Let's walk faster.
Okay. All right, everybody, we just changed it up. Doesn't work. All right, so we're back in action.
Peek at the window shop.
Oh, window
on the way
shop?
down.
Oh, nice. Ooh, don't you love that color? Some neat little shops over there. We were there before when it was raining.
Yeah,
underneath
so
there.
that's the spot where we were hiding out during the rain at that museum. Is it okay?
Yes.
Switch.
Yeah, we're not on this.
Oh, okay.
Some nice artwork and jewelry. Both.
Okay, so you can do that.
Yes.
Okay, so it's all the sound is there?
Yes.
So, it's not moving. A beautiful jewelry.
Thank you.
Oh, we said don't take pictures?
Thank you.
Beautiful shops here in Santa Fe. And the sun is out. Richard, the sun is back.
It's so nice out here. Don't you love the architecture and the colors? Oh my gosh. Like, look at this door behind you. It's so gorgeous.
Ooh, what's in here?
Some shops here at middle of the square.
Some sort of restaurant back there.
Yeah, so you do some shopping here in the square, and they're hidden like in the side streets. You kind of come off into an alley and check out some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Okay, sell the house and
Whoa! Shopping all around the square! Welcome everybody to the Rich and Angelo Witch channel, JNN. I may have been abducted back there, I don't know. But we got everything sorted out, so we're back! He lost the live stream for a second, but he said.
Yes, it was a little bit of extraterrestrial interference.
So J&N Travel. J&N, this was a awesome place if you ever come to visit, and you know, put it on the list to come take a look at.
I mean, they're shopping for days. Oh, I see some more bracelets.
Ooh, the turquoise bracelet.
Gorgeous.
Ooh, that turquoise is gorgeous. Look at these beautiful rings, huh?
Gorgeous. Oh, you're in my name.
In your name.
I see. Oh, okay. So Fred Franklin, so you're a rapid responder. So you were responding to an emergency. Oh, wow. Oh,
Wow, hope
that's a
everything's
beautiful
okay.
work that you do.
Thank you.
Switch this back out. Oops.
Los Alamos National Laboratory
Can you grab
Historical
this?
Marker. Yes. J&N wants to know where we headed after New Mexico.
right?
Ooh. So when we leave New Mexico, we're going to do some more stuff around New
Yeah, we
Mexico.
have a
But
bunch
then
of
we have another state coming up, and it's actually my favorite state, Arizona. Well, that we've been to. There's other states that maybe would become my favorite. So we're going to head to Arizona, do some fun things there, but we're going to also do something magical. We're going to do something a little crazy. We're going to, whoops, I'm going to do something crazy. Try to get the camera. We're going to actually, from Tucson, Arizona, head to Disneyland for a day and then back to Tucson. Because when we planned this trip, we didn't expect Disneyland to be open to out-of-staters so fast. I mean, that just progressed quickly over there in Disneyland. So we're gonna actually do a live stream from Disneyland on August, what?
Second.
August 2nd. So if you'd like to join us,
Mark your calendars.
Disneyland
We'll put
live
out-
stream.
Yeah, we'll put out a reminder.
Yeah, so it'll be from New Mexico to Arizona, quick California, do
And
a
all
little-
in between, who knows? Stay tuned.
and then we're going to drive back to Florida in time for, we're gonna do a live stream from night 1 of Boo Bash at the Magic Kingdom. And that's August 10th, is it?
Yes.
We could do under this table.
So yeah, Arizona. Now, what have you guys done in Arizona? Oh, the Rainbow Man. This is where my dad was gonna take us.
Oh, that's right.
Let's go ahead and put stuff right here if you want, and then we'll
Cool. We are here at some pottery at a beautiful shop here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. All right. Yes. J&N, yeah, man. So we got a full, pretty much a couple of weeks to go, man. Active. Maybe we'll be abducted again.
So from where we're staying in next, well, down the line, in Tucson, Arizona, it's gonna be like a 7-hour drive to Anaheim to Disneyland. So that's gonna be fun. And we probably would have planned staying there longer if we knew it was gonna open up so soon. But we're like so excited to run there for the day and then back to where we're staying in Tucson. So let's head back to the gazebo, the plaza.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so many cool shops, Jane.
see. Hey, how are you? Good, thanks. You know what we could also do too, Blaze?
What's that?
Is we can grab, well, these are all different, so yeah, we're going to see.
So right now we're headed back to the square over by where we started, actually.
So these are some awesome chili ristras, and so the dried chilies, and they have them before they're like turned this color, this dark. They're bright red right away, and we're gonna pick up somewhere, maybe here, or we're gonna stop in Hatch, New Mexico, on the way down to Arizona, where they actually grow. I guess they may be like the source for the chili peppers.
I think it's like the city.
And then we're gonna pick out some, probably like 3-footers to bring home and hang up in our yard. So I've always wanted these, so that's gonna be cool. That'll be fun. So you'll see them hanging up all around Santa Fe.
A lot of galleries too, like Paul showed us.
So welcome everybody, we're so happy you're here. Greetings and hello from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yay!
Woo! Thank you for watching. Hi.
And we avoided the rain.
And it looks like there may be more rain. Yeah, let's check out some of here. This is the Governor's Palace, and we'll just check out some of the handmade jewelry here that actually the creators of the way they're doing.
Yeah, sure. Hi. How are you?
Yes, Fred Franklin, it was you. Heading to an emergency.
What's this doing?
Fred Franklin, had you ever seen that live stream before at the Big Texan? Richard was watching it for like a few weeks leading up to it to check out how everybody does it. But that was fun. What a fun place there in Amarillo, Texas.
Amarillo is a great place.
And let's head over to the gazebo.
Yeah. The battery pack, getting it set up here. Yeah, it's giving us trouble. I don't know what it's doing.
And
no, I don't have to take it off.
That's cool, Fred Franklin. So Fred Franklin has watched it before. So cool, so cool. Sorry about this, guys. Take it off.
It's like falling down. Yes. But it's working now.
Oh, good. So Fred Franklin says he watches it not all the time, but often, and that's so cool. We're so happy to meet you there at the Big Texan, Amarillo.
What? Alright. am I gonna do?
Hey, Fred Franklin, have you ever seen anybody win at the Big Texan? Have we?
No, I have. Yes, I have.
Super cool. So Richard did get, I know the stream cut off early from that, but Richard did get a t-shirt and got to keep all the leftovers. In fact, he had some Big Texan steak for lunch today. Oops. You want to bring it back down here?
Yeah.
Can you disconnect the phone? We're just going to be like a few more minutes.
Hold it. Thanks.
Awesome. Santa Fe in New Mexico, and it really is a truly enchanted place, and we're so happy you all are with us here today. Are you able to put it in the tripod in some capacity so that we can like stand it up, or do you need to have it back on the gimbal?
I don't know, let me try.
So that was our first time at the Big Texan, Fred Franklin, and it has an awesome big gift shop, and there's like another dining area, and there's that upstairs area, and just so much cool. She did it in like record speed, right? Or you saw the girl who ate the 2 meals? Was it, she just went through 2 72-ounce challenges? Wow, that's incredible. I bet the restaurant was going nuts.
Can you hold this?
Yes.
It's working.
Which way is it?
Here's the big tripod.
Okay, so we're here in Santa Fe in the middle of the plaza, and last night live concerts returned and we're playing right here in this gazebo. I mean, I'm assuming something will come tonight. Oh no, call him. I'll walk around. I'm gonna head over to the Plaza restaurant. You wanna meet up with me over there, in front over there? Yeah. Okay. And it's such a beautiful day here in Santa Fe. So we completed our pedicab tour, beautiful history of the area. We checked out some museums, jewelry shops, cathedrals, met a lot of artists and performers, and met so many of you friends who are watching us from all around the world. We're so happy you're here. Thank you. And we're gonna go check out a couple more things and say goodnight to you all. But it's been a spectacular day. We went through a couple rainstorms, one major rainstorm where we took shelter in the pedicab under the awning, and then we went underneath the awning of the museum over there. And we're gonna head over to the oldest restaurant here called the Plaza and have a little snack. And I think let's say let's see right now. Wow. Let's place this down.
Yeah, like over there.
Okay.
Right here?
Sounds good. Thank you all for joining us here in Santa Fe, and if you want to check out some of the history in the area, please feel free to check out the replay and get some awesome information about the beautiful history. The buildings are just gorgeous around Santa Fe. And we thank you all for being part of this travel adventure.
Absolutely. Paul, thanks so much for pedicabbing us.
Whoa! Pedicab Paul, that was a lot of fun. And how about that flute playing?
The flute was beautiful.
Was cool. I was so touched and so happy that we had so many friends and family joining in from all around the country, but even beyond, all around the world. Woo! What a fun visit here to New Mexico. Machu Picchu in Peru, which is like 7,900 we looked
Yeah.
up. Yeah, so it's really cool.
And your dad was saying the other mountain's like 10,000?
Yeah, or like 13. That one, oh, you want to show that one?
Is that over there?
Or that one's connected to the Rockies. I think he said, you want to show that one? In the middle of the street. And,
yeah, I think, wow, the storm's coming in. It's got a little windy. Everybody's packing up there. They're selling some jewelry there. Look, all the vendors are gone like they were here this afternoon.
oh, thank you so much, Fred Franklin. Fred Franklin says, love the work that you do, showing us all the shops in history. And almost like I'm visiting America from the Netherlands. Welcome! Thank you so much for visiting with us, Fred Franklin. We feel almost like you are here visiting with us from the Netherlands.
He's probably on the pedicab with your dad.
And we're so happy you're here with us. So we hope to see you on future adventures, and maybe our paths will cross in future travels. Maybe you'll have here, or maybe we'll have there. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome. Jana Travel says, will we be able to hang out with Paul again before you leave? Yes. Tonight we're actually going to go to a flamenco dancing show, and
But we're not living that.
no, it's not going to be a live stream. But it's going to be really special. A beautiful dance.
But Jane, we got a bunch of vlogs coming out here from Santa Fe and around, so stay tuned for that, guys. But Starr and I wanted to share this with you because Paul is such a great father-in-law.
Yeah, and we're going to meet up with Dad and Ellen tonight to have dinner. We're going to go to a restaurant called the Tune-Up Cafe, where he actually has art on exhibit, and he even has an illustration of me up on the walls. So I'm going to have to like take a picture or sit in a booth underneath my face. Is that weird? But thank you, Fred Franklin. Thank you for coming and joining us. So cool to see you again for the Big Texan. And yeah, please join us in our future live streams on August 2nd.
Yeah.
We'll be at Disneyland live stream for the day. August 10th, we'll be back at our home park at the Magic Kingdom, the first night of Boo Bash.
Yes, join us there, guys. Thanks so much again for joining the live stream. Give a thumbs up for this video, even if you're watching after the stream. And thank you so much. Consider liking and subscribing. And hey, this is the Richard Angelo Woods channel. Welcome!
Welcome! And thank you again to K-Lady and the Mandeville family. We want to send our greetings
Thank you, Fred,
to them.
for tuning in. JNN.
Thank you so much. We're going to say goodbye.
Everyone who tuned in, Kristen.
Yeah, we'll leave you with some of the images here on the street. We'll say a little good night as our batteries are leaving us. And thank you, everybody. We'll see you on the next live stream. Thank you for traveling with us today on the Pedicab.
Woo!
And let's flip it and do it over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Bye. Thanks for joining us. Oh, you want to grab that?
Yeah, let me grab that.
Okay. Tell me if I'm in it.
I got my tripod.
So yeah, Richard left his tripod in the pedicab. So he's gonna, he just called my dad. Make sure, hold on to it. Oh, thank you, goodbye. Goodbye, Fred Franklin, and thank you so much. Yes, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your night. And I know it's late by you, so thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, so in the back seat.
Aw, so cool. We're so happy to meet you.
Is it in the garage? Can I go in here or no?
Oh, we could say, Dewey, do you speak Dutch, Fred Franklin? Dewey?
Okay. I got another one. I see ya. We're going to wrap our stream up.
Okay, so here comes Richard. He was just checking in with my dad.
I'll see ya.
Okay. And, oh, it's 12 a.m. Okay, not too late over there. And I said we could say Dewey to Fred Franklin. Dewey, yes! Okay, yeah, Dewey. Have a good night. I was trying to learn good night too. I know it's a little bit of a longer good night, but I gotta get the pronunciation down. Oh, thanks for joining us. Bye, everybody.